Hello, Luis. I hope you're holding up well. Here's some video feedback for the midterm for you. This was a thoughtful post this week, and not only did you attach the PDF, but also embed the PDF, but you also attached the Illustrator file. I'll take a look at 3.2 in a minute here. I think overall it's very cohesive, particularly with regard to palette. You really have kept within a range of corporate colors, but it doesn't look mannered or stylized, kind of dreamlike. And these little sparkly effects add to that sort of surreal, dreamlike quality. The silhouettes of the beauty products could be maybe perhaps a little bit larger. I don't immediately recognize them. Good kudos to you about using the corporate typeface. Now, even though you have used maybe 3 or 4 sizes, I'm suggesting that you really push the contrast to scale. And what I mean by that is, maybe make the slogan, quite large, and then some of the contact information small. And you might consider faking a QR code, just because that's probably something more realistic of our times than even a URL. But having said that, I like the horizon line. I like the simple geometry of it. It's almost like rule of thirds. Could maybe move up the horizon line just a bit, and maybe make your silhouettes, your skilled silhouettes, larger. Luis, this is your opened. These are the ingredients of your submission for 3.2, and looks like you've got some screenshots of your progress here, and here is the AI file. Also, it looks like you've collected progress shots. That's great. You have a final reflection in this class, and you can use those to illustrate it. All right, so I see that you've got things on their own layer. I can turn them off, fairly easily. You've got the logo on its own layer, got it locked rather, so it doesn't slide around. And I see that you know the difference between embedding an image, as you've done here, and linking to one. Because you've embedded them, I can see them in Illustrator. Now, if you had linked to them, I may or may not be able to see them, depending on whether you included them. So overall, this is a good job. I particularly like your use of the palette. My last recommendation, of course, is to make your silhouette larger. Let's see if you can do that. No. I see. Well, let's see. Is the background in layers? Is there a silhouette? No. Having this on its own layer, and it's possible to do, would make it a little bit more editable. I would be able to enlarge just that portion of it. But that's certainly a refinement, and overall this is a really competent job. Nice to see you, Luis.